Hello, my name is Yasmin and thank you for joining me for Yoga with Yas. Today we're going to start our warm-up in a standing position. Rolling the shoulders back and down, lift the chest up from your diaphragm and just tucking the pelvis underneath, opening the palms forward and resetting your shoulders, pulling the shoulder blades back and down. Taking a breath in through the nose and out through the nose. We're trying not to collapse our bodies as we breathe out, keeping the chest up and tall. In through the nose and out through the nose. Spreading the toes out wide, embracing those wide yogi toes. Then taking your wrists through a few rolls. First one direction and then the other. You can do one at a time or you can do both at the same time. So a couple of warm-up flows. Make sure we're protecting the wrists. And if you want, you can interlock your wrists and just take them through a few circles like this or back again the other way. Inhale the arms up to the sky and exhale the arms down. Inhale the arms up to the sky and exhale the arms down, interlocking them behind you, your fingertips. Roll the shoulders back and down again. Reset your posture, spread the toes out wide, bending the knees softly, and then bending forward to let your head sink down into a gentle forward fold and just lifting the hands up towards the sky. We're just warming up here, so just take it to a position that's comfortable for you, not forcing it, but opening out our body. Breathing in and out. Holding this position, keeping the toes wide, float your hands back down, unlock them and let them sink down towards the ground. Just walking the legs, loosening up the hamstrings, feeling your body lengthening. And then holding onto your elbows, just ragdoll in your forward fold. Take a gentle lean side to side, feeling the spine stretch. And then placing your hands just underneath the tips of your toes and bending your legs down like you're squatting towards the earth, and then straightening the back up as far as is comfortable, lengthening and shortening the hamstrings to loosen them up. Breathing in and out. Just feeling the stretch, listening to your body, and being aware of anywhere that might have a niggle or a pain that you have to be cautious of with your practice and just protect. So you've only got one body, so you want to take care of it. And yoga is always a good start. And then just sinking down, walk the hands towards the front of the mat, and then stepping backwards into your first downward facing dog, and just start sinking your body into a position that feels good, spreading the hands out wide and walking the dog, lengthening the hamstrings again, tilting the pelvis up towards the sky so that you're in a nice tall triangle like a mountain, engaging the shoulders, pulling the shoulder blades back and down and pushing your chest closer towards your thighs. Breathing in and out. On your next exhale, dropping the knees to the ground, the toes come together and the knees come wide and sinking into a child's pose. Make this an active child's pose, so you're pushing your chest down towards the ground. You can even lift up onto your fingertips so your body's nice and long. Feeling your spine lengthening. And then inhale into all fours and give the body, the spine, a bit of a wiggle side to side. Feeling it lengthen and stretch. Coming to center, and then on the next inhale, lift your chest forward, pelvis tilts as you look towards the sky, and then exhale as you roll back down through just a couple of cat cows. Inhale, lifting up towards the sky, and exhale, rolling down. Inhale, up towards the sky, and exhale, rolling down. And finding your neutral position. From here, lift the right leg forward, in between the fingertips, and inhale the arms up towards the sky. Just a low lunge here, sinking into a position comfortable for you, keeping the pelvis tucked underneath, the shoulders back and down, away from your ears. Breathing in and out. If you need a cushion or a bolster under your knee to protect it, feel free to grab one of those now. And then exhale, dropping back for another little hamstring stretch on the right hand side, lengthening out the body. And then inhaling, coming back into your your low lunge. Hands come down to the ground, the right leg twists back, the left leg comes forward. Inhaling up towards the sky, the low lunge on the left hand side, shoulders away from the ears. Breathing in and out. And then on the next exhale, dropping back to the hamstring on the left hand side. Feeling that lengthening. You can even point and flex the toes if you want to mobilize a little bit more. And then walking forward, inhale as you lift up. Hands towards the sky, engaging the core, tucking the pelvis under. And then exhale as you push the hands back to the ground, stepping backwards into your next downward facing dog. And walking the feet out, lengthening the body. And you might find that you can get a little bit further into your downward facing dog this time. Walking to the front of the mat. Inhale for a halfway lift, shoulders are back and down. Find the position that's good for you, hands floating, hands on the shins, hands on the thigh. And then rolling all the way up as you inhale, arms to the sky. And then exhale, the arms come down, clasping the hands together. And once again, folding forward, interlocking the fingers and stretching out the shoulders. This might feel a little bit easier this time. Breathing in and out. On the next inhale, lifting, engaging, bending the legs and sweep the arms up to the sky. Inhale. And exhale, keeping the hands up. I'm going to come back to center so you can see. Then take the left hand, holding onto your right wrist, and then gently tilting over to the left-hand side to feel the stretch down the right side of your body. And just using that hand to assist and to keep the posture up nice and tall so that we're not falling forward, keeping that neutral spine, but over to the left. Taking a breath here. Inhaling back up to center. And then as you exhale, holding onto the left wrist with the right hand and tilting over the other way again, keeping your body nice and neutral and just tilted over to the right hand side to feel the stretch on the left hand side. Protecting the spine, keeping the core engaged. Taking a breath here, breathing in and out. And the inhaling back up to center. And then as you open your body out to the side, bring the arms, sweep them around, and we're taking a couple of big circles here, loosening up through the shoulders and feeling them engage. Big circles. Just doing what feels right, dropping the hands to the ground, and then a few more shoulder rolls. Feeling your body opening. You can even bring the body into it a little bit more and start to roll into it. And then inhaling, the arms come up. Exhale, folding forward. And then inhaling for a halfway lift. And exhale, stepping backwards. Drop the knees to the ground, shoulders are back and down. And then lowering as you exhale, chaturanga to the ground. Shoulders again back and down as you inhale for your baby cobra. Lift the hands up just to check yourself. Make sure you're using your back muscles. And then exhale as you step back into your downward facing dog. Breathing in and out. On the next inhale, lift the right leg up to the sky, three-legged dog. Taking a breath here, breathing in and out. And then lowering the leg down. Inhale the left leg up to the sky. Taking a breath here. On the next exhale, lowering that leg back down. Pushing back up, tilting the pelvis to the sky for the downward facing dog. And then walking to the front of the mat. Inhale for a halfway lift. Exhale, folding forward. Inhale, the arms sweep up to the sky. And exhale, your arms come down. Inhale, arms come up, squeezing the glutes. Exhale, folding forward. Inhale for a halfway lift. Exhale, stepping backwards. Knees or toes this time. If you're on your toes with me here, the shoulders are really anchored in place. We shift our weight forward, bending down to 90 degrees. Inhale for an upward facing dog. Squeezing the glutes together, your knees are off the ground with your upward facing dog. And then exhale as you push back into your downward facing dog. Taking a breath in and all the way out. Walking to the front of the mat. Inhale for a halfway lift. Exhale, folding forward. Inhale, the arms sweep up to the sky. And exhale, the arms come down. Inhale, arms all the way up. Exhale, folding forward. Inhale, halfway lift. And then exhale, stepping back, knees or toes. Chaturanga, exhale as you lower. And inhale as you lift into your baby cobra or upward facing dog. And then uncurl the toes. Exhale as you push back into your downward facing dog. And then inhale the right leg up to the sky. Holding here for a moment. And on your next inhale, bending the right leg and opening up your pelvis to the right hand side for a scorpion pose. Keeping the shoulders anchored, the hands out wide, the toes spread wide, rather the fingers out wide. Inhale that leg back up straight. Exhale, lowering down. Inhale, the left leg comes up to the sky. Holding there a moment, take a breath. And then exhale, opening up. Scorpion on the left. Inhale, straighten that left leg. And then exhale, lower back into your downward facing dog. And walking to the front of the mat. Inhale for a halfway lift. Exhale, folding forward. Inhale, the arms sweep up to the sky. And exhale, the arms come down. From here, take another breath in, reground yourself, spread the toes out wide, opening your body. We're going to take a tree pose. You have a couple of options here. Placing the toes on the ground, the heel comes in just above the ankle, not on the ankle. Or you can lift your foot onto the inner calf or bring it up all the way towards the groin, tucking the right heel onto the upper inner thigh. Holding your body open, find a position for your hands that's good for you. Whether it's out to the side, might be up above you, or even hands in prayer at your chest. Finding the position that feels right for you. Hold onto your balance, breathing in and out. Finding a spot to focus on so that you feel stable. And then if you would like to come out a little bit further with the extended pose, you can either hold them wherever you are for your tree pose, or you can hold onto the inner aspect of your foot or use 2 fingers over your big toe to extend the right leg out towards the sky, nice and straight as far as is comfortable. If it's bent, that's okay. Each time you'll get a little bit further, so the more you practice this, the easier it'll get. Keeping the chest lifted, trying not to bow your body, taking a breath here and out, and then lowering it down. Shake it out, reset your body, spread the toes out nice and wide, opening back up, pelvis is tucked under, the posture is good. And then placing the left foot down on the ground, either toes touching and the heel above the ankle, or the foot to the inner calf, or skipping the knee and coming right up into the groin on the right hand side, so the left heel is anchored into the inner upper thigh. Finding a spot to focus on, shoulders are back and down. Find the position for your hands that feels good. You can even actively move your hands as you breathe. Just taking a breath in and out. Feel the shoulders sink away from your ears. Again, if you'd like to extend the leg with me, either holding 2 fingers to the big toe or holding onto the inside of the foot, lengthening that out as straight as is comfortable for you. Shoulders are back and down, the posture is lifted, the toes are wide on that right foot. Breathing in and out, just finding the position that is good for you, whatever tree pose is right. And each time you get a little bit more stable and a little more balance. And then exhaling the leg down, shake your body out, loosen it off. And if you'd like to end it there, you can. Otherwise, we're just going to lay flat on our back and take a little bit of a roll to unload our backs. Always good to decompress and do just a little bit of floor mobility to lengthen it out, whether you're going on to another workout now or a further yoga flow. So just gently rocking side to side, massaging the lower back. Bring the arms out into the shape of a T and then let them drop over to the left-hand side gently. And you can either hold them with your knees together or straighten the right leg out to lengthen out your spine. Taking a breath in and out. And then inhaling, bending the legs, tucking them back in, give them a little bit of a hug on the way through, lengthening the arms out to the side, rolling your legs the other direction, keeping the core active. Again, either keep the knees bent together or you can straighten the top leg if you want to increase it. And contrastingly, if the stretch is too much, place a bolster underneath your knees to protect it. You can either stay looking straight up ahead or you can look in the opposite direction, which will also increase the stretch a bit. Whatever feels right for your body and your practice today. Inhale the legs back up, take them through a little bit of a hug again. And then you may either finish it here, have a bit of a shavasana, lay down, tune out for a while, listen to your body, tune into yourself. Or if you're ready to go about your day, whatever else you have on, your evening, your sleep, I hope that the rest of your day is absolutely wonderful. Thank you so much for joining me, and I will see you next week for the next flow.